Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a full face of Wet n Wild products. So I actually went to Clicks this morning to go stock up and see if they have stocked up in stores, and they actually have not. So I'm just going to be adding this film quick so you guys can see that I'm not lying, they really had nothing. There is a few products that I've bought that I really wanted to try out, and when I asked them this morning, they said they'll only get new products in next week or the week after. So I decided I'm just going to sit down and film with what I have, and I actually bought a few new things that I'm going to be testing out for you guys and giving you guys my first impression on it. Wet n Wild does not have any eyelashes, or that I'm aware of. They didn't have any at the store. I couldn't find a primer and also no setting spray. So I just primed my face with my primer and I did not set my face. But if you guys do like this video or the thought of it, please give this video a thumbs up, and without any further ado, let's jump right into it. Okay, so the first product I'm going to be using is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. It looks like this. I'm in the shade medium, golden beige. So it comes with a little spatula like that. I'm just going to be applying this all over my face. And then I'm just going to take a foundation brush and I'm just going to buff it in. I'm then going to go in with the Wet n Wild concealer. I'm in the shade light medium beige. I'm just going to apply that on my inner corners of my under eyes and the outer, down my nose, on my forehead and on my chin. If you guys, I do apologize if you hear any noises in the background. It is the kittens. They're walking around now and they started eating and scratching, and yeah, so I apologize for that. I'm just blending this out with the same brush. Product I'm going to be using is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Press Powder. This is in the shade Warm Light. Just looks like that. And then when you open it up, it's just a press powder. I'm just going to be taking a big brush and I'm just going to set my concealer and foundation. For the next product, I'm going to be going in with the Sunset Striptease Bronzer by Wet n Wild. I have hit pan on this one, so it is about time that I get a new one, but it just looks like that. And I'm just going to take an angled brush and I'm going to just bronze up my face. This bronzer is very creamy, and I chose the shade Sunset Striptease because I like a cooler shade than a too warm shade. I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and just contour my nose. The next product I'm going to be using is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Brow Pencil, and this is in the shade Brunettes Do It Better. So it just looks like that, and on the one side it has the pencil and the other side it has your spoolie. So I'm just going to brush my brows up. This eye pencil is super creamy. It's kind of like using a pomade in a pencil form. Okay, the next product I'm going to be using is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Blush. This is in the shade Mellow Wine. So it's like that. And I'm just going to take a little fluffy brush. I'm just going to be applying this all over the apples of my cheeks. I'm going to go back in with that super fluffy brush and just blend it out. Okay, then for eyeshadow, I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Rosé in the Air. It's just this palette like this. Taking this transition shade over here, and I'm going to just run that all over my crease. And then just take it in that outer V shape. I'm then going to take this other transition shade. It is a little bit like a yellowy brown color. I'm just going to be applying this on the outer corner of my lid. Okay, and then the next product I'm going to be using is the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit Liquid Eyeshadow, and this is in the shade Shells and Whistles. So it just looks like that. It's like a coppery, a gold color, and it has a little brush applicator. I'm just going to apply that pretty much all over my lid. This is stunning. I'm just then going to go in with the brush I used from before and just soften that out. Okay, I'm going to try and apply another layer of the liquid eyeshadow. The formula is so nice. I really like it, and it does dry down pretty fast. I'm definitely going to go get some more shades in these. Okay, so while that is drying, I'm going to apply highlighter. This is the Wet n Wild Blossom Glow Highlighter. It is a Mega Glow Powder Illuminator. So it just looks like that. You guys have seen me use this one before. Taking a fan brush and I'm just highlighting my whole face. The top of my nose. And then just down the bridge of my nose. I'm just going to take a pencil brush and just do my inner corners. And under my brow bone. Okay, then I'm going to go back in with the eyeshadow palette. I'm just going to take a flat brush and I'm going to take this like burnt orange shade here, that one. And I'm just going to apply that on my lower lash line. that. And then I'm going to take a small fluffy brush. This one is a bit more dense. And I'm just going to blend or smoke that out. Okay, the next product I'm going to be using is the Wet n Wild Mega Protein Waterproof Mascara. This is in the shade of Very Black. It just looks like this. Now I haven't tested out this one as yet, so I'm not sure what to expect. But the wand is just quite big like that. And I don't see any fibers, so that's great. Okay, my review on this mascara is that it does give my lashes a nice coat. It does look longer and a little bit more like full, so I'm going to give it another try just now. I'm going to apply another layer, and then we'll see what the end result looks like. While that my lashes is drying down, I'm just going to apply the Wet n Wild lip liner. This is a crayon and gel. This is in the shade Bay to Commit. Looks like this. And it's just a pencil like this. It is a nice pinky nude, and I love myself a good nude lip. Okay, the next product I'm going to be using is the Wet n Wild Mega Last Lip Color, and this is in the shade Sandstorm. So, just looks like that. I'm going to Is this matte? It feels very velvety. I'm actually obsessed with this color. It's more like it has an orange undertone. That looks really nice. Okay, let's do another coat of the mascara. Okay, and that is pretty much the products I have from Wet n Wild. Now, obviously, I told you guys in the beginning that I did go to Clicks and they had such limited things. I wanted to actually test out a new eyeshadow palette, but they literally only had this one, and the other one that they had was broken. So yes, that is all the products that I have for you guys today. Wet n Wild also doesn't have lashes, so I wanted to do a full face. I didn't want to mix and match and add other things. So, but yeah, this is the look, and this is what it turned out to be, and I really like it. Probably my favorite product of today that I'm really happy about is the liquid eyeshadow. I really like this. I definitely want to incorporate more liquid eyeshadows in my look. I feel like if it's a hot day, or if it's a hot day and you're like running around and sweating and stuff, sometimes your glitter tends to like fade a bit, and I'm actually really keen to see how this wears. And then the product I'm least excited about, I must say, is the mascara. I have used one of Wet n Wild's mascaras in the past, which was a nice one. I think it was the Mega Volume one. This is the Mega Protein. Yes, I have used that before, and that was actually very nice, but I just feel this one is very runny when you apply it. It's like stays wet for a while, so you have to be very cautious on when it dries down to make sure that you don't touch or rub or close your eyelids or stuff. But yeah, I'm not a very big fan. I have applied mascara before, where it is applying like this, and then later on during the day it looks like you have a cloud of blackness just under your eye. I just think it starts running down and it makes that like shadow, or starts running in your waterline, and it just doesn't look very nice. But yeah, other than that, I really love these products that I got, and the new products that I use that I haven't used before are really nice. Like I said, I'm obsessed with the liquid eyeshadow now, so I'm definitely going to go get some of those. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys did like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment what you would like to see in the next one, and subscribe. Until then, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.